All right, my peoples, welcome back to another episode of APTV. I am your girl, Aaliyah Parker, and we're back with another video. So you guys, it is currently morning time, about 9 o'clock in the morning. I am up and out, but this is not really a glamorous type video. Right now, I'm getting ready to go to the oral surgeon to get my wisdom teeth taken out. I know you guys are probably like, girl, I got my wisdom teeth taken out when I was like 13 or 12 or whatever. Well, I didn't. My dentist always told me don't worry about it until it's bothering you, but now since my teeth are kind of growing at a weird direction, they recommended me to take it out. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, I've advised my mom to take as many videos as she can, but knowing her, she probably won't do that great of a job. So I'm gonna ask some of the dental assistants if they can record a little bit of me, like kind of like on the juice or whatever. But we're gonna see how this is gonna turn out. So they said it's gonna be about like maybe 4 to 5 days that I'll be like kind of swollen and not really being able to talk and eat anything solid, but like mashed potatoes and applesauce and soup. So I'm gonna take you guys along on my journey because I never really had like surgery before. So this will kind of be the closest thing to it. So we gonna see. So my mom's outside, we're about to get in the car. All right, I'll catch you guys when I get there. Okay, guys, I finally woke up from a drug-induced nap. A little swollen. Definitely hurts up in here. Go easy on me in the comments. I know I look terrible, but it went by so quick. I may have to do a mukbang later when my mouth starts to feel a little better, and I'll describe to you guys what happened. But right now, I'm eating some soup, and then I gotta wash my mouth out and put the gauze back in my mouth. But yeah, but no pain medicine. I was over here rocking crazy. So let me finish this so I can go back to sleep before this medicine kick in. Right? Smell this yet? What's up, you guys? Long time no see. I know this video is taking a long time to get out, but it's been exactly a week and 3 days since I got my wisdom teeth taken out, and I feel so much better, like I'm headed in the right direction. So I said, why not I just record as I'm getting ready to go out with my mom and my family to celebrate my cousin's birthday. So I'm gonna do a little light makeup today, just kind of prick me up a little bit, because as you can imagine, I haven't really been doing my hair, haven't really been doing much of anything, because no one warned me about how bad the wisdom teeth would be. People just like, oh, it's not that bad. They're gonna take it out, you're gonna take some pills, you're gonna sleep, and whatever. And let me tell you, people lied. So I just want to tell you about my experience, and I'm gonna do my eyebrows first. So first, I planned my wisdom teeth removal on a Wednesday. They said it shouldn't take no more than an hour, 45 minutes tops. I get there and they don't start on me on time when I get there, which is cool. I was like maybe 5-10 minutes, but I was waiting for about 30 minutes. So my nerves were getting bad, just the anticipation of it all. And one thing about me, I'm a person who overthinks everything. So giving me time to think about it and sit and ponder and make my own conclusions was not good. So I'm just sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, when they're gonna start? And I go back there, and I guess when I sat down, they felt like my heart rate was a little like all over the place. Like they could tell like I was nervous. So they're like, okay, we're just gonna give you some laughing gas to relax you. I'm like, cool. I don't know if they kicked this laughing gas like on 100%, but I immediately was relaxed. Cause I've had laughing gas before. Like if you get a cavity fill, they usually put some laughing gas on you so you can relax after they numb you. But this one was like immediate. And I just remember like humming like, and then I don't remember anything else after that. And then the next memory I kind of have is me sitting like in this little waiting area. And I remember I just kept asking the woman, you know, when's my turn? When am I gonna go? And she was like, what do you mean, Aaliyah? And I was like, I just kept saying, when is it my turn? When is it my turn? When am I gonna go? And she was like, Aaliyah, you're done. And I'm like, we already did it. I'm like, are you sure? And I just kept going back and forth, like, I'm done, like already? And she's like, yeah, it's done. And then I just remember dozing off again. And then the next thing I remember is someone's putting me in a wheelchair. I can't remember her face, but I know it was a woman. Was putting me in a wheelchair, and they're wheeling me out. And then my mom takes me and puts me in the car. And then she has to go to the pharmacist to pick up my pain meds and my antibiotics. And I just remember dozing in and out of sleep in the car, calling people, drugged up. I'm gonna put some of the videos in here. I'm just like dozing in and out of consciousness between pain, drugged up, mouth full of blood. Like it was a lot going on. So then we finally get home, and then I think I just kind of got in my bed and just knocked out. And I think slowly but surely the general anesthesia was wearing off, because I started waking up and then I could start feeling the pain. So first of all, general anesthesia, if y'all never had it, I didn't think I was gonna have it. They just kept telling me it's gonna just be sedation, sedation, sedation. So, but then they're like, no, we use general anesthesia. So I'm like, it's no joke. Like you really don't remember nothing. Like I wish they could like send me like a video recording of me in there, because I just want to know like what did I do, because I'm like, I don't even remember like counting from 100 or even closing my eyes. All I remember is just humming, and then I woke up and then I was done. So I don't even remember all that, which is so crazy to me, but whatever. So I'm waking up because everything's starting to wear off, and that pain came at me. So literally my jaw was throbbing, you guys, throbbing. And I say that because, so wisdom teeth, it's gonna hurt, yes, but mine are a little bit different. Per usual, everything's more difficult with me. Whereas, because my wisdom teeth, so they usually recommend only taking out your wisdom teeth if they bother you. So mine were never bothering me, but mine grew at a way that would eventually become a big problem as I got older. And like per my braces and everything. Granted, I never wore my mouth guard at night like I should have, but the reason why my teeth shifted is because my wisdom teeth, they were growing like this instead of up. So because they were growing at this angle, it was pushing my teeth back together. Still, it didn't hurt, but that we were doing that. So every time, so my pediatric dentist was always, and mind you, I've been going to her since I was 4, but and I thought at 21 I was gonna have to find another one, but she was like, no, you can still see me. So for years she was just saying, I think you should just get them out. So I finally went to an oral surgeon, got his opinion. He was like, yeah, I do recommend getting them out, but I recommend leaving this one in because this one is like embedded in nerves and skin, because I don't even think this one made the surface. So they're like, if they take that one out, it could cause more issues than what is this, so just leave it alone, and if it does bother you, eventually we'll take it out. So I was like, leave it alone. So that's why we're taking it out. So on this side, it was the most painful because he had to, I think from what I can tell when I look at my teeth, he kind of went under to kind of dig it out. So I'm sure it was a lot more cutting and a lot more things going on. So that kind of messed me up a little bit. So that's why it was a little bit more painful, I think. But yeah, back to my medicine was wearing off. And I'm like, Mom, where's the medicine or whatever? She's like, I'm coming. So she finally gave it to me. And it was so bad, y'all. I was like rocking like this, rocking. rocking. And I'm like, what the heck? Because the medicine was, because the pain was just so, like, I couldn't sit still. It was so bad. So we're just rocking back and forth or whatever. And I'm like, when's the next gonna kick in? And I was like, can I take an ibuprofen on top of it? Because it just wasn't kicking in fast enough. And she contacted them and they was like, yeah, that's fine. She could take one. So I took one, still rocking. And nothing was happening. And then finally I could tell it was starting to kick in because I started relaxing. I wasn't moving as much. And then eventually I fell asleep again. But then I woke up again because I got hungry and they're like, she needs to eat, put something on her stomach because she's taking antibiotics. Taking antibiotics on a bad stomach. On an empty stomach can make you like throw up and stuff. So my mom had got me some applesauce and some soup to eat. So I was just eating soup and dozing in and out of consciousness. And I did record some of it, but I swear every time I would open my eyes, I feel like I fell right back asleep because the pain medicine was like hydrocodone, and hydrocodone can make you dizzy and sleepy and drowsy. So I was just like, ugh, dozing in and out of sleep. And then my dumb A, instead of taking off a second day, I went to work the next day. But I told my trainer at the time, because we were in training, like, hey, I'm gonna get my wisdom teeth taken out, so I can't really talk, but I'm here. So again, y'all, like, I'm struggling trying to listen. That day I definitely did not retain any type of information she told us, because it was just like, when you go through technically like a surgery or whatever you want to call it, you're just thinking about the pain, and then you can only take the pain medicine every so often. Then you think about, well, you don't want to get addicted to taking the pain medicine or whatever. So it was just a lot going on. But the first couple of days, you're gonna be down and out. So I do recommend, if you're gonna take off, try to do it. I should have done it like maybe like on a Thursday, and then taking off that Friday. That way I would have the weekend. But whatever, I did it. I didn't think it was gonna be as bad as it did, but I underestimated the fact of how my wisdom tooth came in. So yeah, so that happened, and I was like, dang, I really needed to record, whatever. I was calling the ortho and I'm like, should it be hurting this bad? And then my mom was freaking me out because the swelling was just, it stayed up, and every person I talked to said I looked like a chickmunk. And I'm like, y'all laughing, but I'm in pain. Like, it was legit, like, crazy. And I don't think the pain or the swelling went down until maybe Tuesday, because he did take out this one, but this one was, I swear, if you take out the top ones, you should be fine maybe in 2 days, because that after 2 days, the swelling was going down and it wasn't hurting. This side, the bottom, when they had to get to like your jawline or whatever, that hurt, and it was swollen and it was not going down. I was walking around with ice packs, ice cubes, and then I couldn't really sleep because, like, when you lay all the way flat, you know, your blood is rushing to your head almost. So it put more pressure on this side. Then I couldn't lie my head on that side because that hurt. And it was just a lot going on. And still right now, it's like, it's a little, it hurts a little bit. But it's just, it was just hard to get comfortable, hard to sleep. So I kind of had to sleep elevated. And I'm a person who likes to sleep flat, even sometimes under like the pillows or whatever. So not being able to do that, it was just a lot going on. I was like, bro, why did I decide to do this? And I told somebody the other day, I'm like, can you imagine if I would have done this during like Thanksgiving time and I wouldn't be able to eat? I would be so pissed. But I'm making it through. Cut to like Tuesday, I think it finally the swelling started to go down a little bit. Because after a while, my mom was like, if it's not going to go down, we need to call them and see. Because they're like, you got to take care of it if you have a dry socket. So like the treatment after you get your wisdom teeth taken out, the care you have to do, you have to make sure you're following that. Because they were like, the first couple of days, you're not really going to brush your teeth. If you do brush your teeth, you can't use toothpaste. So to me, I'm like, that's stupid. You're just rearranging the dirt. But I was just like, no one talk to me because my breath probably stinking. So we did that happened. So you can't really brush your teeth. So maybe like after 4 days, and then on the 5th day you start doing these saline washes where you're taking this little syringe that they provide you, put it in warm salt water, and then you're squeezing it into the areas that the teeth have been extracted, basically keeping it clean in a way and then keeping it moist, so then it starts to blood clot and then it starts to heal. So when it doesn't, and if it doesn't, then you'll get a dry socket, and then that causes a lot more pain. So at first I'm like, do I have a dry socket? But they're like, trust me, if you had one, like, you would know, like, it would be painful. So I'm like, well, hopefully I don't. But I'm those people, like, if I'm constantly checking and making sure I'm doing something right, because I'm just so paranoid, because they do say after a while you can start eating regular stuff again, like sodas. But at first, like the first couple of days, just something soft, like eggs. Sorry, I sometimes go back and do the contour after. Like eggs, pasta, like I said, Jell-O. What else did they say? They had a whole bunch of stuff. Jell-O, just soft things. So I was eating a bunch of that, but I'm like, I want some meat. Like, I'm a carnivore, y'all. Like, I want meat. I want steak. I want, you know, sausage. All of that, but whatever. So eventually, I did start eating a little bit more. Started eating more like pastas or whatever. So that was filling me up. I wonder if I lost any pounds. I should have really weighed myself, but I didn't. And I should have. But whatever. And then cut to a couple days later, I'm here. This side finally started going down because I was very swollen. And it doesn't hurt as bad, but now it just kind of hurts at night, which is so weird to me. During the day, like I was just telling somebody today, like I take ibuprofen like during the day because sometimes my mouth will start hurting. And I think it's like after I'm talking for a minute or if I'm chewing for a minute, it's like it works it up. And I was trying to explain to somebody, it's almost like a muscle. Like if you don't use it, it gets very tight. But then when you, one random day, you know, you start working out really hard or whatever, you know, it becomes sore. So it's kind of like in the same way, like it was doing that. So I'm like, dang, I thought I was on the way, but that doesn't mean I'm not on my way to recovery. It just means, you know, it's gonna take some time. I just gotta get out of my mind. I keep thinking to myself like it was only gonna be like a week, but people are like, no girl, like everybody's body's different and you can heal fast or slow, or it could take maybe 3 weeks to 5 weeks. And if it takes longer than that, then it could be something wrong. And I'm like, oh, damn. So slowly but surely we're getting there. It's still weird to brush my teeth because you still can't brush that area. You can brush around it with toothpaste now. But for me, people who know me knows that like I love to gargle with peroxide because it, you know, that cleans the germs in your throat and then in between your teeth too. And not being able to do that feels so weird. And then I automatically assume that like there's still germs in there, or I'm gonna get sick, God forbid, you know, knock on wood. So not being able to do that has been annoying because you can't use Listerine either. There's just so many stuff you can't do, and that's like a part of my normal routine. So not being able to do that is annoying, but whatever. We'll make it work. I'll make it through. I'll be okay. So we're getting through it though. Well, I'm saying we as somebody else is going through it, but I'm getting through it. It's getting better. So I'm almost there. So today my mom was getting me out because I've been spending a lot of time at home because I haven't, like I said, I haven't really been doing my hair. Like when you don't feel good, you don't really take care of yourself as much. And you know, my mom's friend made a joke. I was like, oh, I'm doing my hair. He was like, thank you, Jesus. I'm like, shut up, you butthole. Because he knows like I try to keep myself, you know, up. In these past couple of weeks, I have not, or a couple of days, I have not, let me see, weeks. But it's because I've been healing. cut me a break. So that's what's going on. And I'm sorry it's been so long since I released a video, and I promise you I'm gonna get back to it. It's just this took me out a lot longer than I anticipated, but your girl's doing better. I'm getting stronger. I'm able to get back to my regular foods like I have in the past, and we're getting better. And so what else is going on? Oh, we're approaching the house. It's getting here. I think we move in, what's today? In like 2 more weeks, we'll be moving in, which I'm very excited about. I'm just excited to be in a new place. I think a change of scenery is good for anybody after so many years. I didn't realize we've been here for almost 17, so it is time. But the whole process of moving is just, I'm sure everybody's moved once in their life. You guys know it's just, ugh. But we've been buying little things here and there from the house, because I'm a person that, like, when I'm moving, I like to be prepared and already have this stuff. So I feel like if you move without this stuff, you're more prone to not get it for like weeks and weeks. You're like, I don't really need it right now. And I'm like, no, I'll get a little bit of here, a little bit here. I just gotta stop being so frugal. And just gotta keep telling myself, it'll come back eventually. Money always comes back. It always comes back, so. Always seems to come back. So that's what's happening. So I've been getting some stuff here and there on Amazon. And y'all tell me, is there Amazon Prime Day coming up? I feel like sometime last year it was around this time in June. Or am I confusing that semi-annual sales with other places? But I could be wrong. But I feel like a sale is coming soon. That's why I'm like, should I buy this? Should I buy that? But I don't want to miss out on anything. But the moving day is fastly approaching. So if you guys know if a Prime Day is coming up, let me know in the comments, because I would love to like leave some stuff that I don't have to necessarily get right off the bat and get it later. So save some money. I am your girl. So that's what's been happening with me, y'all. Wisdom teeth extraction, healing. Oh, I'm not on any dating sites anymore. Taking a break from that. I think it's just dating in Atlanta is not for the weak. And I think that, yeah, don't seem to have any luck in that area. And so that just tells me it must not be my time. It's either I'm liking somebody that doesn't like me back in that capacity, or everybody's just, you know, their famous line on Hinge especially is, I'm working on my relationship goals, figuring out my relationship goals. And I'm just like, you just want to play, and that's cool. Just be like, you don't want a relationship. The figuring out relationship goals is so jarring to me. And yeah, I'm over that. So I'm gonna take a break from it for a while and just focus on me and where I want to be as far as like work-wise, career-wise, because I think eventually, sorry, I'm covering my face, that part will just follow after when it's the time. So taking a break from that because I just don't have the energy anymore. I don't have the toleration, and I don't have the patience for men who want to play at this day and age, at this age, because I am 27 and I just don't have the patience and the capacity to be immature in that area anymore. I can't. If you're 27 or touching on your 30s, you're like your late 20s, early 30s, I'm not saying you need to have a full-on relationship at that age. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is know what you want, and that's what you don't want. Be transparent about that in the beginning. Just don't waste people's time. I think that's like my number one pet peeve when it comes to people is don't waste somebody's time, because time is very, very precious and you can't get that back. Once it's gone, that's it. Like I can't get that time back. Missed with my grandmothers because they're gone and it's said and done. I can't get that time back from being mad at someone. So don't waste people's time. And people who do that, when they know that they knew the whole time, that's not what they wanted. I think that's such a dick move. And I don't think that's right. So annoying. So that's my take on relationships, and I'm not dealing with it right now. Sorry, there is a eyebrow here that just does not want to lay down. So I got it. So yeah, I'm not worried about that no more. And I don't deserve that, because I'm a freaking catch, and someone who wants me will have me and show me they want me and be intentional. So yeah, so that's that on that, and I'm just about done. That's what's going on with me, y'all. I'm about to finish up my makeup here and close out this video so I can get to show you guys other videos that are going to be coming as soon as I move. I'm going to kind of take y'all through the process of like us getting to the house, moving in, decorating my content studio / office where I'll be working. But it'll be nice to have my own space, just primarily to do videos like this. So. So let me come back to you guys when I'm officially done, and then we're gonna say goodbye. All right, you guys, so makeup is done, glowing, and we're gonna close out this video here. I love you guys so much for supporting APTV. Please keep liking and commenting and subscribing to my channel. We're almost to 2,000, so on the road to 2,000. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends, your family about APTV. I love you guys so much. I promise I'm gonna do better with posting more. It's just this week or so had me down and out, so but I'm getting there. I'm getting back to my normal self. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching APTV, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.